What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Let's Play of Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. And last time we talked about a few things, not really talked about a few things, yeah we talked about a few things, a bit about Dark Souls 2, not much. Failed some jumping quite a lot, got to the asylum, beat the stray demon, got some rings, or a ring, and then headed down towards Blighttown and died horribly. But we did learn about two new things which I didn't know about before watching a video. So let's actually get into Blighttown this town. Try jumping off. No thank you, I don't want to die. So let's try and get to Blighttown this time and actually make progress rather than just meander around a little bit. I suppose anything we really do is making progress, however slight it is. We've still got a long way to go as well. We've got Sen's Fortress left, got Oolacile, Painted World. Ugh. Got a long way. Got the Four Kings. Well, New Londo I should say. Got the vessels. Yeah, we've got a long way to go. Let's try and make this quick. Try parrying. Yeah, there's these barbarians. The reason they're facing away from us is because we came up a different path. Usually we come facing them. That club they're carrying as well, it's a strength weapon, really good, does poison damage. However, it's one of the hardest weapons to get because it's got such a low chance of dropping. And I wasn't using my shield, that's terrible. Let's run away for a little bit and heal. Gotta make sure they don't catch us. There we go. Not particularly hard to parry. You still don't want to get caught by them. Let's kill them. There we go. I'm annoyed about the whole poisoning, but thankfully we did pick up a bunch of moss, which will help out with that. Nom nom nom. And we get dung pies. They give toxic. Quite useful in PvP if you want to be a complete douchebag to the enemy and throw poo at them. In fact, let's read the description on the dung pie, why not? Fecal waste matter. Throw it to enemies to build up toxic, but also builds up your toxicity. Although the stench makes it difficult to carry on one's person, turning enemy toxic inflicts high damage over a period of time. So yes, you're flinging poo at people. You filthy monkey. Anyway, let's kill these barbarians and actually get the final weapon we will be using. Oof. Never been good at parrying that downwards one. Dung pie? Didn't even give us a dung pie. Oh well. We're in Blighttown. The frame rate is holding, thankfully. Yeah, this is Blighttown. And this chest here is what would key to the New Londo ruins. This would unlock the shortcut for us, but thankfully we already have the master key. Let's walk down these ladders, because last time we went the quick way down the ladder, we died horribly. That big bug over there, that's what was protecting the pyromancy we want to get, which I mentioned earlier. Sorry if I'm being quiet. Yeah, sorry about being quiet, I'm worried about being interrupted. Someone just walked up the stairs. And these bugs inflict bleed. And they're really annoying to deal with. Let's just run away from them. Also, we're getting shot by a blood darter who's given us toxic. Wonderful. I didn't equip any blooming purple moss either. This is going to be painful for a while. Let's not die horribly though. Keep drinking. Where's the blooming purple moss? We got a fair amount of it actually. Let's take some of that. If you get lucky you can get it from the dung pyres, not the dung pyres, the blood darters. If you're lucky. They're quite easy to kill as well, they die in like one hit. But let's try and get onto the wheel. If you look actually, the wheel is moved by a dog. in the wheel. Nice to know. So, let's head down here, then we'll burn humanity, and get invaded by an NPC Phantom. We fought Kirk already, which was fun times in the sewers. In fact, I believe when we fought Kirk at the time, it was out of sync, so I'm going to have to sync that up in a minute, after this part's done. Shouldn't have tried the thrusting attack. It's a bit risky. Anyway, let's light this bonfire and rest. And then we can go grab a few items which are around here. And also go deal with Quelaag. Hoping the audio quality is okay. From what I understand, the game volume is a little bit too low. Or my microphone quality is too high. Dragon scales, by the way, are used for upgrading dragon weapons, such as, let's take the long way around, the Dragon King Great Axe. I'm really sure I'm not off either. Why don't we read the description on it? I suppose we shouldn't take the long way. This axe, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed from the tail of the Gaping Dragon, a distant deformed descendant of the everlasting dragon. This axe is imbued with mystical powers and will be released when held in both hands. Which is this. Oh, we can't do it because we can't hold the axe properly. I was hoping we'd have enough strength, but that thing weighs a lot. 50 strength, so we need at least 30. In fact, maybe more than that. I don't know how the whole two-handing thing works. Something like, if you two-hand a weapon, then you half the requirements of the strength, or it gives you half what you actually have in terms of total strength. Something like that. So let's go grab a few of these items. In fact, we'll reverse hollowing while we're here, and go meet Man-Eater Mildred. No, we won't, because I don't want to lose that humanity if we die. So let's just go gather up some items, then we'll deal with Mildred. Hopefully we can get the Great Club, which is the weapon we're after. Thankfully, because of the Rusted Iron Ring, we can run through this water without suffering penalties to our movement speed, or as significant penalties. Here, by the way, is where one of the advanced Pyromancer teachers spawns. In fact, it's here. Don't know her name. Something like Quilana? I think it's one of those names. Oh dear. We've attracted the attention of a barbarian carrying a boulder. Probably the more dangerous of the barbarians. Let's get behind him. Stabbed up the butt. Over there's the Great Club. We'll be getting that. A bit risky using that move. Stab. Dead. And didn't even drop a dung pie. Did he? No, he didn't. Yeah, now we've got to deal with these two. Is there 2 or 3 there? It looks... Oh, they throw it as well. So try and dodge that. They're gonna come over here? They are. Take a drink. Ooh, that was a bit close. Let's stab him. Damn bugs, move. That was a bit close. Thankfully we're invincible while backstabbing, so that's always a positive. Let's get around his back again. Stab. One left. Backstabs everywhere. The mosquitoes are back, unfortunately. They don't stop spawning, by the way. You just got to sort of run away and ignore them, because they're just irritating. And they don't cause bleed, they must cause poison. Another dung pie. Again, if you got purple moss, then you don't have to worry about poison. But yeah, this is the weapon we're going to be using much later on. The Great Club. It's essentially a tree. Let's read the description on it. It's down. Great Club. A huge tree branch serves as a wooden club, smashes enemies from upside the head. The leaping attack is a trademark of clubs, and this great club is no exception. Or giant club is no exception. It takes 28 strength, though we can use it pretty soon. It's got a B scaling as well. It's really good. Let's equip it. See? It's a giant tree. It's got a really vicious moveset. Boom. It looks smaller than I remember. Perhaps I haven't used it in a long time. That's probably why. Anyway, let's stick with our Black Knight sword. And, what should we do? Well, I've got the Great Club. Don't really need to do much else. There's a few items we can grab. Got to deal with Manny and Mildred as well. I've also got to head down to Ash Lake. Let's go grab up those two items, and then we'll deal with Quelaag. And I think we'll head off to Sense Fortress. Round here is where the Pyromancer starting set is. Not as Poison Mist. Oh, and the Pyromancer set. The other thing different is the oh no, actually, I thought it was the heavy boots, but looks like it is the Pyromancer starting set. Perhaps it's if you start as a female character, you get the skirt and not the boots. These things, by the way, are giant leeches. They die pretty easily, and they drop green Titanite shards, and they also drop large Titanite chunks, not large Titanite chunks, large Titanite shards, which are what people really want, because they're the hardest things to get hold of, aside from the slabs. So I think that's most of the items. There's a couple more, but we have to go through a lot of slugs to get them. And I really don't want to have to fight through all slugs. What time do we have? How much time? We've got 18 minutes. And we'll try and get a bit further. We've got some Estus left. We can afford it. Just have to be a bit careful. Thankfully our movement isn't impeded so badly in the swamps. Looks like our running attack kills them in one hit, which is good to know. That attack, by the way, I think it destroys armor pretty much instantly. And weapons. It's a durability damager. There's a few enemies which do that. Don't want to get hit by it. Yeah, another problem with the 60 frames a second mod. I think that was caused by it anyway. Yeah, here. This leads to another weapon, I think. I don't remember what it is though. Ooh. I don't remember what that weapon is. Yes, I do. It's the what's it called now? It's a giant sword. Oh, that helps a lot, doesn't it? It's a really big sword. I can't remember its name for the life of me. It's Shiva of the East uses it. We haven't met him yet. He's in the gate. He's behind the gate which needs the Crystal of Artorias in Darkroot Garden. We went to that door earlier on in the series when we got beaten up by trees, which is the part which just went up today. Oh, let's not get caught out by the slugs. They seem to be ignoring us for the most part, which is good. A large Titanite shard there. I don't think we'll get anything from these guys because we don't have very good item discovery, because we've got no humanities on us, and we haven't got the ring or anything like that. Let's continue working our way through. That item there is the weapon. I don't know why we're all facing the other way. Perhaps it's again the DS Fix mod which is causing it. Hey, we've got a large Titanite shard. So coming over here wasn't completely worthless after all. Good to know. Oh dear. I was hoping we'd kill at least one of them. Anyway, that's the leeches dealt with. And this is the server. No, so it's not the same weapon Shiva uses. It's a different weapon. It's let's read it. A curved great sword used in a mysterious ancient rite, imbued with a frightening occult energy which restores HP with each hit. Looks like that. Can't use it because we don't have the strength. Okay, good to know. How heavy is it? 24. Might want to start upgrading our strength soon, because we do want to use the Great Club. I think we'll be fine with this sword for now. It's not the best thing in the world. No, some more of these slugs. They're guarding the... Oh, I didn't want to get hit by that. Thankfully we do have the repair box, so we shouldn't be severely crippled. Let's check the durability. No, it's still up on the armour. Yeah, it's still pretty high. Looks like that attack didn't do what I thought it did. Unless we just didn't get hit by a big enough portion of it. Damn it, come on, swing. There we go. Up there is the path to Ash Lake. We will go there, but not right now. It's too much hassle getting down. So let's head back to the bonfire, which is where? Further down here, I think. It's easy to get lost. Also, we can pick up that other item while we're here. That should be all of the items. Let's see, this is Large Silver Proud Knight, good. And let's quickly make our way back. We only have 5 Estus as well. I'd like to have a few more, but I don't think we have the humanity to spare. And there's another player, wearing what looks to be the gold, what's it called now? The gold rimmed set, trimmed set, and the there's another set of clothing there which we can find in Blighttown. I don't think I'm going to find it though. It's a bit tricky to get to. Let's revert to human. And no desync issues. Good. In fact, while we're here, I'll do a quick test to make sure the game hasn't gone out of sync. 1. 2. That's making sure that my commentary was in time with the footage. So, no, we didn't want to get hit by that. Damn it. That's irritating. Let's head back and heal up. Oh, Mildred's invaded. And the bonfire's gone cold. There, we can summon someone. Who is this? Ron John PL69. Nice name. We won't summon him though. That's Mildred, by the way. Uses the similar set to the butchers, minus the apron. But you can't get the apron anyway because they're monsters and she's not. She's actually really strong. We can summon her now that we've killed her actually. So we'll summon her for the boss fight. And she's really useful. Get 8,000 souls. And as soon as we wait for this thing to disappear. Up. Get a bunch of more souls, humanities. Go away, damn mosquito. And we also got the butcher's knife. It's an alright weapon. Never personally used it. Never needed to or wanted to. Is it the same person? No, I don't want to do that. I got terrified then that we'd be stuck at the bonfire. It's Ron, and this is Curly Joe. Maybe they're trying to summon each other, who knows. Anyway, we also got a humanity for killing Mildred. So we could spend that on the bonfire if we wanted to. Don't really want to though. Don't think it's necessary. I am worried about the amount of damage we're going to do though. That's something that is worrying me. We might not be able to do enough. Probably should have leveled up as well. Getting more endurance would be a great boon. Anyway, let's head to the boss. We've got 10 minutes. So hopefully we can get there, get the Bell of Awakening, get the other bonfire, and then get back up to Sense Fortress. The barbarians won't follow us down here, I don't think. Oh dear. Yeah, Quelaag's domain. What did this say? Be a hot boss ahead. Be wary of attacking, fleeing. Yeah, don't attack these guys, they're passive. And if you look closely, the egg sack's got sort of a line in it. This summons this worm thing that can give you an egg sack on your head. Not the most useful thing in the world because it stops you from wearing a helmet. However, it does give you some interesting things. Anyway, let's summon Man-Eater Mildred. In fact, before she's summoned, let's head into the boss. And I will be quiet while you watch this. sexy. But let's just deal with this. Mildred's also going to join in. Yeah, we do an okay amount of damage. Getting a bit greedy there, we're using all our stamina. What's wrong with Mildred? She's acting strange. There we go. And she was acting a bit weird then. She does a really large amount of damage. So, let's see if we can't get her to attack. I think she just did. Yeah, she's also quite durable against fire, even though she's just wearing a sack. Ooh. Just realised we're still poisoned as well, so we are losing health as we do this. There's Mildred attacking. Let's not stand in the way of that. That would be a terrible idea. Let's get rid of the poison. Kind of a waste, but I'd rather not suffer from poison as we fight. Dodge out the way. Don't want to get hit by that. That does a lot of damage. Ooh, she jumped on us. Another spit attack. Mildred actually pulling her weight. Normally she doesn't do much because she gets stuck behind the fire. Also, if you have a bow and you hit Quelaag, the woman on top, then it staggers it. Staggers the boss. Anyway, she's dealt with. We've got the soul of Quelaag. And goodbye, Mildred. Twin humanities. And 20,000 souls. So let's go to the bonfire now. Ring the Bell of Awakening. And get back up to Firelink. Where we'll go through Sen's Fortress and hopefully not die horribly. I've already died against a couple of plants in Darkroot Garden. What's the worst that can happen in one of the most horrible places ever? Let's pull a lever. I'll be quiet again. So, Sen's Fortress, here we go. Be ready of happiness. What, happiness that you pull a lever, or happiness that you're going to Sen's Fortress? Or as it's more commonly known, Sen's House of Fun. Anyway, let's go activate, that's an elevator by the way. You can only unlock it once you join the Chaos Daughters Covenant. And get a bunch of humanity given to the Chaos Daughters. Anyway, let's talk to Engi.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Of course we are.
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady.
Yes.
Pray that you will mind your manners.
Our fair lady, Quelaag's sister. If you have the old witch's ring from the beginning, you can talk to her. If you don't have it, then you can't. Simple as that. Won't get out of the way. I'd kick him, but I'd worry he would anger him. You can't understand her, because we don't have the ring. She can reinforce our flasks. We can enter a covenant with her. As you can see, she's also a spider woman attached to the wall. It's quite sad, actually, her story. Again, watch the lore behind her if you want to. It's quite upsetting. Anyway, let's level up a bit. Do we need 24 or 28? I think it was 24. We need some more endurance. Let's have a look. Where's our weapon? Great club. 28. Let's also access the bottomless box and put away some of this stuff. We'll keep the claymore, get rid of the Schweinhander, scimitar, server, battle axe, butcher's knife, great axe of Dragon King, winged spear, gargoyle halberd, heavy crossbow, get the pyromancy flame, Drop off the crest shield. You know what, we'll keep those shields actually, they could be useful. And let's head back up towards, well in fact let's burn another soul item, because I think we might be able to squeeze out another level up. We'll head off up to the, I forget, Firelink Shrine. Strength or endurance? We'll go for endurance, that way we can actually equip some more armour, like the gloves. Elite Knight. And we're just under the weight limit. Oh, we're on the weight limit anyway. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get back up. We might be able to do it. If we take off our weapon, our shield, still doing the fat roll. Take off our armor. There we go. The reason I'm doing that is so we can move quicker. This is fast rolling, by the way. As you can see, it's very quick. Also, our stamina regen is a lot higher. I don't mind fast rolling. Never really got used to it though. I was more of a medium roll, but if you want to go fast roll, you can. It's your choice. Don't even know why I'm saying that at this point. Also, you can barehanded parry. It's quite dangerous. Anyway, let's get back up to Firelink. Take the same way we got here with. Throat's getting a bit sore actually from talking, so that's why my commentary is dropping a bit. Let's take another drink in a minute. Let's get back on our equipment. Should have dropped off some of this hard leather. Also, 1. Okay, it's not a good wall to test it on. So it could ping, but I guess it only does it on stone. Anyway, we'll get back to the bonfire over here and get back up to Firelink. Do we have enough time? Well, we've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get back to Firelink. It's possible. Got a lot of ladders to climb though. I don't think we'll get back there in 2 minutes. Maybe 5. So the question is, do we go straight up and risk it, or do we go to the bonfire first? Oh, yeah, you need to die. You know what, let's risk it. Let's just go straight up. Probably going to regret this, but oh well. Not fall off the edge either. That'd be great. We've got 10 Estus flasks, so we've got health. Let's try and get back up there in the next few minutes. I don't like it when our parts run over 30 minutes, but yeah, it's fine either way. By the way, if you are someone who has managed to watch all these parts through my horrible commentary and me playing most of my series, then thank you very much for doing so. Glad you're sticking with me. Dark Souls 2 will be coming, and I also have a lot more games planned. Probably recording them tomorrow. It's about time I actually did them. But yes, Dark Souls is going to be coming out pretty much every day, hopefully. Civilization, if I can upload them in time, then every day again. And yeah, small update I suppose. Where's that damn blow data? There he is, get here. Stop toxicing us. Get a purple moss from him. Those guys don't respawn either, so we will never have to worry about that one again. Which is a good thing. There's another set of armour actually over there somewhere. I can't really point to it. I could bring a mouse cursor onto the screen. No, I can't because that's it. Never mind. But there's an armour over there somewhere. And it's the armour that person was wearing when we were sat at the bonfire. It's red. It's like, well, I'd say a witch doctor's armour, but it's not really. We will find the armour, but we'll meet the guy who's wearing the armour later on. I suppose if I was to describe it, it's like an old medieval plague doctor's armour. If that makes sense. If anyone's ever seen that sort of thing, it's got a kind of beak mask on it. And it's hooded and it's red. And now I actually have to deal with these barbarians the correct way. Come on, stop roaring. Don't have any dung pies to throw at him. Not that that'd do anything, mind you. Ooh. took that one right to the face. Let's heal. Let's try this again. There we go. Parried. I think we'll only kill this one and we'll just run past the rest. Oh, this is going to hurt. There we go. We'll run past the rest because we don't really have time. Dung pie. We're going to be slow rolling. I'd much prefer to quick roll past them. Not even roll, just run. Oh well. They shouldn't follow us till the end. They're actually surprisingly quick, those guys. But again, they shouldn't catch us. So let's head back to Firelink. We're about a minute over, so it's, my estimates were about right, 5 minutes. As long as we don't plummet to our death, we should be fine. Now. I just realised something as well. Sen's House of Fun, also known as Sen's Fortress, either or, has a slight problem with it, in that we won't have a bonfire when we get back up here, because I've left Lorshrek alive, because I want to do his quest line. He has unfortunately killed the Firekeeper at this point, and fled to Anor Londo, where we will get revenge. So we're gonna have a problem. We may have to head up to the blacksmiths and rest there instead. It's not that much further. Probably won't do it on camera, but yeah, she's dead. Get a bunch of dingy and a bloodstain stuff and a black eye orb. Let's look at the dingy set actually. Let's look at the bloodstain skirt. But its true origin lost in patches of blood. Perhaps the former wearer was maimed to prevent escape. Yeah, it's pretty grim that. Anyway, we'll end this part here, and I shall, when we come back in the next part, we shall probably be at the bonfire. And just to be sure, 1, 2. There we go. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. We can't light the bonfire because the Firekeeper's absent. If you have, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to see more. Leave a comment if you like, and I will see you all next time.